Angela Simmons didn't have to say much when someone asked her if she was single. She only replied with 3 small words, but those words carried a lot of weight. Anyone who had been paying attention could tell exactly who she was talking about: Yo Gotti. The situation was obvious without her explaining anything. What's crazy is how different things look now. The position has completely reversed. Today, Yo Gotti is the one trying to get her attention again, hoping she will take him back after GloRilla embarrassed him in front of thousands of people on Instagram Live. What the internet didn't see were the months leading up to that moment. The expensive presents, the private late-night calls, and all the quiet signs that Angela had already started stepping away from the relationship long before things hit the public eye. But to understand how they even got here, you have to go back. Many people still remember when Yo Gotti first put the spotlight on Angela. It was 2015 and he dropped the song Down in the DM. The lyrics were bold and almost shocking because he openly confessed his crush on her. He literally said he followed Angela Simmons and had a crush on her. People couldn't believe how direct he was. Rappers talk slick all the time, but Gotti wasn't hinting. He said her name clearly. Fans joked about it for years because it turned into a running storyline. Yo Gotti trying to shoot his shot with the daughter of Rev Run, someone many viewed as hip-hop royalty. Angela wasn't someone you could casually approach. Yet here was Gotti making it clear to the world that he wanted her. What made the whole situation even wilder is that the fantasy eventually became real. Years later, in 2023, the rumor finally turned into reality. They went public on Instagram, posting a beautiful photo together with Angela captioning it, "You're all I need." From the outside, they looked solid. People loved the idea of a mature, calm celebrity couple who avoided drama. They even became relationship goals online because their connection seemed healthy and stable. But like many Instagram-perfect relationships, the truth behind the scenes didn't match the pictures. According to people close to them, cracks were already forming behind the scenes. Angela reportedly felt like she was giving more effort than Gotti. His schedule was non-stop: music, business deals, label management, and she slowly felt herself being pushed down the list of priorities. Angela isn't a background character in anyone's life. She runs businesses, manages her brands, and works hard to keep her life steady. She wanted a partner who could match her energy in real life, not just show affection in public. While this was happening, Gotti's record label CMG was exploding in popularity. One of his top artists, GloRilla, was everywhere. Her breakout hit put her directly in the spotlight, and naturally she was often around Gotti: studio sessions, events, parties, and appearances. At first, nobody thought anything strange was going on. It looked like a boss investing time in his rising star. But this is the internet, and the internet never stops talking. Soon, whispers turned into gossip, and gossip became headlines accusing Gotti of getting a little too close to GloRilla. Then came the moment that changed everything. GloRilla went on Instagram Live and embarrassed him so badly that the internet nearly broke. Overnight, the image of Yo Gotti being in control flipped, and suddenly he looked like a man who lost the woman he truly cared about. Angela saw it. The world saw it. And it all made what happened next feel even more dramatic. Now here's where things get messy. Even before GloRilla ever said a word online, people already sensed something strange. Yo Gotti wasn't treating her like just another artist. He was treating her like someone special. Those gifts were not small things either. People still talk about the time he surprised her with a luxury Maybach truck for her birthday, a vehicle worth more than some houses. She posted it proudly with a huge smile, and fans instantly started making assumptions. It wasn't normal CEO behavior. And when everyone thought it couldn't get louder, Gotti gifted her a $65,000 diamond watch. Not just any watch, an Audemars Piguet. That's the type of gift people give someone they're deeply invested in. Plus, he wasn't hiding his support. He showed up to her events, performed alongside her, cheered her on, and spoke highly of her every time he got interviewed. His energy toward her felt like more than business. Even if GloRilla never disrespected Angela publicly, her presence was loud. Loud enough that people began wondering what Angela was feeling behind closed doors. While all this noise was building, Angela posted something completely different on her Instagram story. She wrote, "I want what wants me. What flows, flows. What goes, goes." It didn't look like just another random quote. It sounded like a woman who had decided she wasn't going to chase anyone or compete with anything. She wanted peace, not confusion. Someone close to her even said Angela isn't the jealous type. She doesn't create drama, but she also isn't blind. If something doesn't feel right, she pays attention to it. So when everything finally blew up, and GloRilla laughed at Gotti online while the world watched, it became clear that the perfect couple everyone admired had been dealing with problems long before the breakup went public. Suddenly, the storyline changed. Yo Gotti, the same man who once proudly confessed his crush in a hit song, was now the one trying to get her attention again. But Angela? She stayed calm. No angry posts. No interviews throwing shade. No messy behavior. Just silence. And that silence said more than any rant could. The only time she opened up a bit was months earlier when she was asked whether she was single. She smiled softly, paused, and said, "Not by choice, but I respect him. Some things are better left unsaid." It was simple, but it revealed so much. At that moment, it sounded like closure, a peaceful ending. But after everything that happened with GloRilla, those same words hit different. Fans now think Angela knew more than she ever revealed. And today, with insiders claiming Gotti has been trying to contact her privately, that old interview feels like a warning. She wasn't bitter. She wasn't petty. She just accepted the truth and moved forward. Angela walked away from the relationship with her head held high, and now Yo Gotti is trying to come back. He's facing a woman who has already learned how to live peacefully without him. That calm comment she made on the Angie Martinez show didn't seem deep at the time, but after GloRilla humiliated him on Instagram Live, people started replaying that clip and seeing it differently. Now the story is getting even messier. Blogs are reporting that Gotti has been trying to reconnect, sending her surprise flowers, reaching out through mutual friends, and even liking her old Instagram posts, which is basically the modern-day "I miss you" move. The internet is having a field day with it. Some people are clowning him, saying he went from winning his dream girl to crawling back in embarrassment. Others are begging Angela to leave him in the past and not fall for any emotional tricks. And of course, there are a few hopeless romantics cheering him on, claiming he chased her for years, so maybe he deserves another chance. But either way, his image has taken a huge hit. He went from looking like the confident man who finally got the woman he wanted to looking like someone who dropped the ball and is now scrambling after losing her and dealing with a fallout with GloRilla at the same time. And that's not the only drama surrounding him. Quiet rumors have been floating around about a possible RICO investigation connected to his label CMG. Ever since the Young Dolph case resurfaced in headlines, people have been nervous. Nothing is confirmed, but the talk alone is enough to make artists and brands uncomfortable. GloRilla, being one of the hottest new rappers with major festival bookings and sponsorships, doesn't want any legal shadows hanging over her career. That's likely why she went live and distanced herself so quickly. She's protecting her future. Meanwhile, Angela has her own priorities. She's a mother, a businesswoman, and someone who values peace. She's building a brand based on fitness, healthy living, and positive energy. She has no interest in getting pulled into legal rumors or online drama. Her quiet, respectful comments months ago now sound like a graceful exit, a way of saying she's choosing peace over chaos. Reports say Gotti has been making heavy efforts to win her back. Flowers at her doorstep, long texts, attempts to arrange private conversations. But Angela isn't reacting. She's focused on her work and her son, and she looks genuinely happy. Some people even think she may be talking to new men privately. And honestly, that's what makes this whole moment sting for Gotti. His artist embarrassed him publicly, his label is surrounded by whispers, and the woman he worked for years to win isn't giving him another chance. Whether he earns a comeback or not, one thing is clear. Angela isn't waiting around. Her silence is speaking louder than anything she could post online.